you play Wuthering Waves Plastic? Nope. Oh. Yeah, actually I like Wuthering Waves. I think you did mention Hoyo was only of the gacha things you play. Yeah, Wuthering Waves is really good. Like um I wish I could stream it. I could on my laptop, but it's like really laggy. But like I've been enjoying the two gachas I've been enjoying the most is obviously Zenless and Wuthering Waves. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm at a stale um thing. Played the shit out of Genshin, so it's no different. It actually, I could see where you view that, but it's actually different from Genshin. Like the reason being is because it's Wuthering Waves is what Genshin should have been. Like it's got like a lot more stuff to do in it. Like yeah, they may be open world, but if you like look at the combat of the characters, like they've got way more fluid combat and combos to characters. Like combos probably like as much combos as Zenless has, and you can like do so much in that game. And they, um, the beginning of the game was really bad because like it was buggy for like most people. It couldn't run on most of their devices, their low end phones, their PCs, and all this and that. It would like crash and everything. And the voice acting and the story was bad at the beginning of the game, so that threw a lot of people off. But as it got to 1.3, and then they went straight to 2.0, it became a completely different game. Like if you look at the maps, like I know this might be like a glazing thing, but like if you look at the maps from what they are now, I'd say the maps in Wuthering Waves are probably just as good as Genshin's, if not somewhat better, or just as good. Like not trying to like make tribalism, but like the maps, they look beautiful. Like they look like something out of Elden Ring and like all types of stuff. In the storytelling, they improved on the storytelling so well. Like it's actually insane. And they got some pretty hot characters in there too. I'm not gonna lie. If you seen that character, uh, I'm pretty sure you know her because there was probably comparisons to her and Seed's feet because they both have like their feet being shown in an ultimate for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I know a lot of people say stuff like that, but it's actually, I'm not gonna lie, as much as like with everything that went down in Genshin, this this will seem like a bias or tribalism of what I am gonna say, but like as a Genshin player, like I've played Genshin since its launch. Like I played Genshin since yeah, obviously its launch, it came out like September or something. And I think it's been out for 5 years. Like I've played it for like a long time and I've always loved it. And you played it since 1.3, nice. I've always loved it, and as it got to like, over time, like it started to like, not be as like good as it used to be and like kind of fall off and stuff. And every like change that people wanted, it's like they just never like listened. Is when I got into it. I left after the end of Fontaine. Yeah, I don't blame you. Fontaine was amazing. I loved Fontaine. But Genshin, they were listening, or I don't know if they were really listening, if I'm being honest. Like it got to a point in time where it just seemed like they kind of weren't really listening to their players. And the only time where it seemed like they started to like listen hard was the release of Notlan, which is after Fontaine, where you left. And there was like quality of life and stuff like that. Like good quality of life. But the problem was Notlan was kind of boring. And on top of that, like it was kind of too late because their players were already leaving for like Wuthering Waves. And the thing with Wuthering Waves is they they listen to their players. Like the story being bad, they listen to that. They fix that. The voice acting being bad to where the characters sound like robots, they fix that. The storytelling's amazing. They got people with accents. Like they've got like well they've got like they've improved everything that people have said of the game in Wuthering Waves. They've even given out a free 5-star before Genshin, which is crazy. Like a lot of free 5 stars, even a banner 5-star. And Genshin only did that in Notlun, which is crazy. Like even Star Rail got a free 5-star before Genshin, which it was insane. But yeah, like but what I'm trying to get to, the point I'm trying to get to, as a day one Genshin player, playing it all the way up for like how long it is, and then Wuthering Waves coming out and playing Wuthering Waves, I personally would say that Wuthering Waves is better of a game, because in terms of how they listen to their players, like they listen so well and they've improved their game so well, and it's like finally Genshin gets competition, because you know competition breeds success, and it's got them to it's what's made them do those quality of life changes. But the sad thing that I keep saying is like it was kind of too late. And then if you see the state that it's in now with like the level 100 thing they did, where you have to get you have to have a C6 character and then get them to like C7, C9, or something like that to get them to level 100, instead of it just being an in-game feature. Like that has some people pissed. But like always in the community, Genshin always never really accepted criticism, like the players. Like any type of criticism. This is also the reason why it seems like the game didn't really grow. Well, it grew, but this is why it seemed like it didn't really like improve as well. Is because like any type of people who tried to critique it, like I'm pretty sure you know Tectone. Anybody who tried to critique it or something, or say this needs change or whatever, people would just say, you know, they're spreading hate. And it's like criticism isn't spreading hate. It's just we just want the game to be better, which is why we're saying these things. And we see the state that it got to now, where like they've gotten really greedy, like that level 100 where you have to get a C6 5-star and then get them C7, C9. Like that's the most predatory thing I can ever see them think of outside of the cash service passive from Star Rail. Like it's crazy. It's wild, yeah. Like Wuthering Waves has improved a lot. Like it's pretty good. Like the two gotchas right now. The crazy thing too is Wuthering Waves were released on Steam, and it was at a point like one of the highest in the charts, and it's got like really good positive ratings. And yeah, it's improved a lot. Like my top two gotchas right now is Zenless and Wuthering Waves. Like I still play Genshin sometimes. I still play Star Rail sometimes. But like not as active. Like I don't really sign into them daily all the time. The storytelling too, one thing I wanted to touch on. The storytelling in Genshin and Star Rail, they haven't improved compared to Zenless and Wuthering Waves. Let me see what you said, but there are egregious gotchas that give way more than the gotchas we were talking about. To be honest, I'm not in for the type of monetization these games do. I truly like the combat. That's it. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. The combat is really good in them. And that's funny that you say that too, because the gacha. What we're noticing, all these gotchas coming out, it's just every gacha that's recently came out, they've all tried to be the next Genshin killer or just Genshin clone or similar to Genshin, and we've all gotten to a point where we've seen it all, played it all, and like we don't want the next Genshin. And it seems like gacha is kind of, when you think about it, it's kind of falling off. Like when I mentioned Do It Night Abyss and Ananta, Do It Night Abyss did it first. They were a gacha game. Then they removed their gacha apparently. That was announced. Like they came back, showed more footage. The game is not a gacha anymore. It's more similar to Warframe. And Ananta apparently also removed their gacha. Like the combat is the only reason I play these games. The story only matters to me if the character is on my account. I'm not even joking. Like, gachas make me devoid of truly appreciating them because everyone can't enjoy the game the same way you can. Yeah. Are you talking about like how the everybody's always at war between the games? Like saying this one is bad? Is that what you're talking about? So I know that that's like one thing. Like there's tribalism. People are like, "Oh, you play Genshin, you're a Hoyo show. You play Weather Ways, you like Weather Ways, you're a Crowbot." Like that annoying tribalism shit. Like that's also killing Gacha. Oh, that's not what you're talking about. Oh, you don't care about the community. Yeah, that's good. Don't worry about the community because the community is weird and toxic, and Gacha community is just cooked. Some of the players, the combat of the game, yeah. The reason why I brought up story too is because like one thing I do like about Zenless, like I really do love the combat in this game out of most of them. But like I like the storytelling. Like the story may not be as like a good deep story as like Genshin or Star Rail, but like the way they tell it, like there's the two characters talking. Obviously we're used to that. They're both talking on the screen. But then it cuts to a still image. We're used to that too. But then they mix it up. They add comic book scenes, which are like drawn in like different unique scenes. Like I think that's really cool. And then on top of that, Zenless has a bunch of cutscenes. Like, I love their cutscenes too. They have a lot of cutscenes in their story, which is good storytelling. Because like unlike Genshin where you do like, or Star Rail where you do like a 10-hour quest and then there's like 2 cutscenes in it. It's stuff like that. Like that's bad storytelling. And then the black screen, white text where there's a black screen and then they say he got hit by a car or something like that. It's like like my reason for this game is super simple. Gotcha to make it hard to get emotionally invested. Yeah. But yeah, I don't blame you if you don't like the story. I won my seed without spending money this patch. I cried during her story. If I don't feel like that to give $100, I could give a damn. But if I have to shill, I do no longer care about the story. Okay, yeah, that's a good valid reason. That's a good reason. Doing the story got you interested in it. That's a good reason. I remember another creator I watched named Gotcha Smack. He would do the same thing. He would he got to a point where like he didn't want to, if the gacha game wasn't like providing like good quality improvements, he wouldn't spend anymore, and then he would do the story, and if it has a good story then he would spend for the character, and if not he would just grind it free to play. Yeah, it's just make me devoid. But yeah, that's a good way to do it. I'm I get like the monthly subscription every now and then sometimes, but like other than that I'm almost like basically free to play. And we won't talk about these 2 skins right here.
What brings you here this time?
Or 3 skins. We won't talk about those.